Today on Performance TV, Kathy and Robert are back in the studio to showcase some familiar and new products. We'll take a look at a portable laser that can put your design on just about anything from large to small. We'll show you an inexpensive way to give your rims a new look without a lot of time, and we turn an old car into a new machine by helping it run cooler and better. Let's head into the studio.
Thanks for joining us for another installment of Performance TV. You know, we have the opportunity to learn about some pretty incredible stuff. Kyle, do you remember doing this? My hat with the AP laser?
I do. That was one of many fun times we've had together.
Well, you know what? And the thing is, I never knew you could do something like this felt.
You think that's cool? I've got something else I wanted to show you. I've got an iPad in the machine right now. My iPad.
Your iPad? So okay for me to hit the start button, right?
Hit start, yep.
Okay. There we go. So, you know, we've learned over a lot of the different shows where we've had an opportunity to see the AP laser work. My gosh, it's almost just endless what it can do.
It pretty much is endless, and as we've talked about from the shows that we've had here, we've brought on customers that are funeral directors, casket manufacturers, local engraving shops, powder coaters. Anybody can get the equipment. If they have the mentality, they can think of something, the machine will then do it for them, basically. So
Yeah,
it helps add to the current product and expand as well.
I loved seeing the powder coating and how they powder coated, they took it away, they added another color back in. They did a bunch of different things with that, and it was just mind-blowing. And you can also do some really big pieces with the AP laser, too.
Absolutely. As we've had in the past, we've done car doors, tractors, entire flooring. We've done high school gyms with the school logo in the middle of the floor.
Right?
Really anything.
Why are we able to do that? What makes this machine capable of that?
Well, unlike other traditional laser machines, ours has a patented design where it can split in two pieces.
Okay.
So we have an open bottom where, again, we can take anything, then roll it underneath the laser, and then we're not dealing with size or weight restrictions at that point.
And this isn't the only unit, though, that AP Laser has.
No, we have several different models, several different power and size options, so I guarantee we have something that would fit your application.
What is the learning curve on getting into something like this for someone?
It's a great question, and it varies per our customer, but one of the things that we really stand behind our customers is we do 24/7 technical support. We do on-site training where we come to you, and we also give you access to AP Laser University, so once you forget everything we trained you on site, you can follow it up with the videos. So.
And what about if someone maybe isn't real familiar with working with a computer? I mean, most people are, but is that pretty easy?
Again, we've got the different videos and classes available to help out our customers. So whether you're an intro into computers or you're an expert graphic designer, we have everybody on staff that can help you out and help you succeed.
What would you say would be some of the most interesting things that you've seen done with an AP laser?
We were at a show and we did potato chips. Just put an AP laser on potato chips.
I remember the peanut.
Yeah, we've done peanuts on the show as well.
And the cashews
Yeah,
and all of that.
yeah.
You can just go so small and intricate
Really
with
anything.
the AP laser. It's absolutely amazing, and I love watching this thing work. I don't know if I would have put mine in there, but hey, I trust you because I've seen what this machine's been able to do.
My marketing department makes fun of me for my design skills. Normally it's just my name in big block letters, so this is my opportunity to redeem myself here.
I'm gonna have to give you my phone before we're done here today because this thing's definitely working very fast. We don't really smell anything from this.
There's really nothing going on. Again, it's a 110 volt, so it plugs into a standard wall plug. You just want to make sure you have the ability to vent it outside, and that's pretty much it. The machine's a workhorse. Not much else you have to do. Obviously, you hear no noises. There's really nothing going on. You can keep this in your storefront, basement, wherever, garage, wherever.
What about warranty on a machine like this?
We do a 3-year warranty on our machines. So again, with anything within the 3 years, we're going to take care of that for you, and also with the 24/7 technical support.
Kyle, what are you putting on your iPad?
I'm going to do the state of Michigan, my hometown.
Okay, I'll let you go on that. That place up north, right?
It looks like we're just about done here. It's just putting in my name.
And just like that, it's done. Man,
Just
that
like
was
that.
quick.
That was very quick. So again, all I did is I went online, I found an image, converted it to make it a laserable file, set it up size-wise, picked my material, and hit start.
Yes, I even got to say I got to hit start on that. Well, you know what? You can start up your own business with AP Laser, and there are so many different ways and opportunities to do so. When we come back, we'll find out more about doing that here on Performance TV.
Performance TV is being brought to you by EvapoRust, super safe rust remover. ShiftWorks, providing shifter solutions for putting new auto transmissions into older vehicles. Z-Max, the one product for your engine, transmission, and fuel system. And by Steel Rubber Products, quality crafted rubber parts and weather stripping.
Welcome back to Performance TV. I have the iPad that Kyle just engraved. Didn't that come out really sharp? I'm standing here with Paul Dopp from Custom Laser Creations, and you decided to get into this business recently.
Yes, we bought a AP laser like 3 weeks ago, and we've been having great success with the performance it's providing us. Our goal is to basically design products for customers, having their name or some customization for their household needs, possibly their basement, their household, even their garage.
Was it easy to use when you first got it?
They have some good classes that walk you through it, and my partner, he's been well rehearsed with using these products, so we've been working together and having good results with this.
Now, we saw the machine working on one of your designs a little earlier. It looked very intricate. What was that going to be?
That's going to be a lamp, ideal for a bedroom or even some soft lighting for a main room. And that's one of our ideas that we came across, along with condiment caddies, a few other items that we can show later.
So you've been doing this for only 3 weeks, and how many pieces have you created so far?
Probably about 20 pieces. We actually did an order for 41 coasters for a Teacher's Appreciation Day, and that turned out off incredibly.
Well, those are some really intricate creations. Kathy's going to show us what they have.
Oh, Robert, let me tell you something. What I've been able to see an AP laser do just keeps getting more and more fun and intricate. And Dale, I can't believe what all you guys have created.
Yes, and it's a lot of fun doing it. For example, the one we did in the machine earlier today is a custom lamp. It's cut out of one piece of wood. And what we do is we create what's called a living hinge in the corners, which allow us to flex it and create the square shape.
Now, wait a minute.
It stretches and flexes.
Check that out. And you were able to do that with the AP laser.
Correct.
And then, so this is basically one piece of wood then?
Yes, with a top and a bottom.
Okay.
And that's it.
But you've been able to do some other neat stuff too with almost like what I like to call it.
checkerboard,
Yes, yes. But the designs, and then to be able to put the light in behind it, wow.
Yeah, and what I like about it is we have it so it can create either what's called a shadow box, so it shoots the shadow up on the walls, or you put the shade inside, and now it's just a decorative lamp that you can set on a table, somewhere in your bedroom, wherever.
Right, so nice hallway light or that type of thing. But I'm seeing too that you're doing a lot of personalized.
Yes, love doing the personalized stuff. For example, here's a crossword puzzle I did with my family, my wife, my name, and my 3 girls.
I like this.
That's my daughter Jordan's.
That is really cool. And for the AP laser to be able to cut such a thick piece too.
Yes, that's a 1/4 inch thick on that. You can actually go up to a 3/8 of an inch on softwoods.
Okay.
But that's hard maple. We also do different types of wall hangers, puzzle wall hangers with pictures, and just cutting boards. We also get into fabric.
Right.
And this is a little eagle we created. And what I like about it is how it looks with the light behind it.
I'll check that out so you can actually see.
You see
through
the light
it.
coming through it.
Yes. Now, I wouldn't have thought of that part. That's actually suede, isn't it?
It's suede, yes.
Okay. And these are just some of the many things. And you guys haven't even had the AP laser all that long to be able to be this creative so soon.
It's only taken 3 weeks.
Only 3 weeks. That still just absolutely blows me away. But something else that I haven't seen other folks do before, and that's work on going around a piece. Now, most of the things we see here are all flat.
Yes.
But not what we have here in front of us. And you were talking maybe about even doing some baseball bats?
Yes, we were thinking for the kids, instead of trophies, doing the mini bats and actually engraving the kids' names in them. For example, this one I did out of a 2-inch dowel just for test purposes.
Right.
And just put it on a little stand to lay it on your desk.
I like that. That just goes to show once again how versatile the AP laser is, whether you have big pieces, small pieces, intricate stuff. Doesn't have to be flat. No. It almost just seems like the possibilities are absolutely endless.
No, we've done glasses, we've done vases already too. Really, there's not too much of a limitation to it. I mean, it's what you can think of, you should be able to find a way of doing it with the AP laser.
And I even like how you've taken, you know, pictures. You can do stuff from online, or really make the personal, like a family album, and
Correct.
have on the wall. I mean,
Correct.
it's just some really neat stuff. Find out more about what an AP laser can do for you and all of their different models. Just go to aplaser.com, and we'll have more Performance TV right after this.
Performance TV coming to you from Borla Commerce Park.
Welcome back to Performance TV. For decades, if you wanted to trick out your motorcycle with some really cool custom graphics, Tapeworks was the company you called. Well, I'm here today with Rob Massacre from Tapeworks, who came out with a brand new product. Why don't you tell me about it, Rob?
Hey, Robert. Yeah, we're here to show you the Stripe It All wheel striping system. It's a system of a little tool and set of rim stripes that lets anyone install these accent stripes on a car or a motorcycle or a bicycle wheel. Do it in about an hour. And here's the magic tool right here. We got a patent on it within this past year. And the tool lets you not only adjust for 3 different widths of stripes, so you can do 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, or 3/8, but it's also got an adjustable bumper system. And if I can show you, so here's an example where we installed a bunch of different stripes, and it shows how parallel and evenly spaced everything is. But the adjustable bumper lets you dial in where you want to install the stripe, lock it down with the locking thumb screw, and that's where the stripe would install, right where you see this black spool. And the stripes all come in sets. It's enough to do a complete vehicle. So you also get additional material just in case you need a little practice at the beginning, and we all do. But when you take the stripes out of the package, you're going to get some scissors, and you're going to separate each stripe. And here's an example of one that's separated. And I'm not going to do the full demo install here, but basically there's also a little tool here we call the Easy Feeder. It lets you pull the tape through the initial guide channel, and then once it's fed through there, you bump the tool up against the outer edge of the rim, and then you're going to just simply let the tool do the install. It's the guide to keep everything parallel and in place, and in about 15 seconds, you're done.
Wow. Now, I noticed some new cars have a really expensive upgrade to get striped rims.
Right, right. And so this is the poor man's alternative. For about 50 bucks, you get the tool, and you get the complete set of stripes. You can choose colors to match particular cars. We've also got a whole range of reflective colors, which are really cool. And so you really have all kinds of options and capabilities with this.
So now the reflective tapes, seems to me like it would be a really good safety feature, whether you're using it on a motorcycle or a bicycle. It's something that when earlier we shot it was really bright, really showed up from quite a distance.
Yeah, well, if you can kind of envision, you know, you're driving down a dark country road at night, and a 1/4 mile away you see the stop sign lit up. It's reflective, and this really does exactly the same thing. So if you're looking for that great bit of additional visibility, especially if you're on a bicycle or a motorcycle, it's phenomenal. It's also really cool on a car.
All right, well, we have a brand new Camaro here. Let's take a look at actually putting it on this car and see how easy it really is.
All right, man, let's do it.
All right, Rob, so we've got our car here. We've jacked it up so that we can easily rotate the tires. We've cleaned the rim, and you mentioned that that's really important for us to do.
It is the crucial step. You want to clean, 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 so you use some adhesive remover, you use some window cleaner, and then you do a final step using isopropyl alcohol.
Okay, no such thing as too clean. Let's go ahead and put the stripe on.
All right. So I've already taken one of the stripes, cut it apart from the rest of the roll. You expose a little bit of the adhesive side of the tape, contact it to this piece we call the Easy Feeder. That lets you pull the tape up and through the little guide channel. And we've already set up the tool to reference the outside edge of the rim, so I'm going to hold the tool nice and steady while you rotate the wheel steady and not too fast. And the tool does all the work. You can see it's keeping it nice and parallel to the edge. When you get back to the beginning, we're going to stop. And if you want to just scissors that part off, usually you have to cut off the first inch or two so that it's running true. And then we'll continue installing. Overlap it, that's good. And trim off the rest. Spin that wheel.
Wow, that is really easy. And I can see the reflection too. So all we have to do is repeat this process on the other 3 wheels.
Yep.
Well, that's really super easy. For more information, check out stripeitall.com. Stay with us. There'll be more Performance TV right after this.
Performance TV is being brought to you by Gen Y Hitch, towing made easy. Turn 1, quality in every turn. Borla, the world's most winning exhaust. And by Dustless Blasting, it's the future of surface preparation.
Welcome back to Performance TV. You know, we've got a lot of old cars out there, old engines in them, and what happens a lot of times? Well, they start overheating. Your cure could be as simple as Thermo Cure. David Harris, we can take care of that. It may not be a water pump or anything like that. It's just probably rust buildup.
Yeah, a lot of these old cars, they didn't take care of them right. And there's one of them right here. In fact, you can see right here, this one's got chunks. Look at that.
Wow, and that's just what we can see in the radiator,
there's
let
no-
alone what's probably in the water jackets in this little 6-cylinder block.
Yeah, and a lot of these people don't think that the water pump's working right, but really what it is they've got rust in there. So we're gonna fix it with Thermo Cure.
Okay.
It's really easy. We've already drained the coolant out of here, right? So we're just gonna dump in 1 quart of a Thermo Cure.
Now this is a pretty small radiator, obviously a little bit smaller block. Does it matter what size engine you have or the size of the radiator?
Thermo Cure will treat up to 2 gallons
Okay.
of a radiator system. Anything over that, you're probably gonna need 2 gallons. It's real simple though. Once it's drained, you just drop this in there. Then you fill it up with water.
Okay, so we're gonna fill it up with water.
Got some water here.
And then I'm sure that we're gonna need to drive this around.
Yeah, we're gonna give it some time. We're gonna drive it around, let it circulate, let the thermostat pop out.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, you go ahead and get that topped off. Then we're gonna take this around, drive it around, get it all heated up, worked up. In the meantime, take a look at this. So if you tend to keep your vehicles for quite some time, when was the last time you changed that heater hose? You think it was about a year ago, 6 months ago? Tom, we were gonna find out that it might be a lot longer ago than that. And that's one of the cool things if you have a rockauto.com account. You can look that up.
Right, yeah, accounts are optional. You can always order parts without an account, but if you create one, you just go log into your account and you can pull up all your previous orders. It'll list all the vehicles you've ordered parts for, and you can see what you ordered when. So I'm searching for my wife's car. I just replaced the water pump on it, and when I did that, I was wondering, hey, when did I replace those heater hoses?
Sure.
I thought it was recent, but I discovered when I went to my account and looked up last time I ordered heater hoses, it was actually 8 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I replaced the heater hoses along with the water pump. And I find that happens all the time. It's just recently turns out to be much longer than you expected.
There you go, another great tool at rockauto.com. By setting up a rockauto.com account, you're able to keep track of things. You don't have to be writing them down necessarily in the back of your manual or something like that where you would be keeping track of them. You can do it all online and have it right at your fingertips at any given moment. All the parts your car could ever need, rockauto.com. All right, David, so we ran our little Chevy 2 around for just shy of 4 hours, and looky what we have here.
That's a mess that came out of there,
Yeah,
wasn't
it
it?
is.
Yeah, well, we derusted it. Now we've got this thing where it's gonna run a lot cooler, run a lot better. We've flushed it with water now. We've gotten all the goo out of it.
Yeah, we want to do that a couple of times, right?
Yeah, you wanna flush it really well. Leave a little bit of water in there, won't hurt it, because we're gonna mix water and antifreeze anyway in there, so that'll be fine. And now we're ready to put good antifreeze in.
Okay, so what do you suggest we do here, David?
I would suggest let's put in some antifreeze first.
And of course, you probably want to, depending on, if you don't have a vehicle maybe quite this old, you've got something a little newer, which can still have issues as well, but you want to follow your manufacturer's suggestions on how much to put in, what type of antifreeze to put in as well.
Yeah, and of course this antifreeze needs to be mixed 50-50 with water, so we're going to put in, we already have a good idea how much we're going to put in there, so then we're going to put in distilled water.
That's right. You need some help holding that?
No, I've
You
got
got
it.
it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm good at this.
Don't try this
All
at
right.
home, right?
And,
Okay, you got it?
oh yeah, but you did offer to help.
Yes, I did.
before
Mark that
screwed it
down.
up.
I did offer to help. Some things to keep in mind with a Thermo Cure product. It's non-corrosive. We don't have to worry about hurting anything inside the engine, touching anything, stuff like that.
Thermo Cure is now going to be available in all the Walmart automotive centers around
Really?
the United States. Yeah.
So nice and easy for us to find.
Easy to find. A quart of it's going to run about $20, so you can take a $20 bill, get your engine running cool, safe, easy to use.
Help save your water pump and your radiator and everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is something you do want to keep in mind, that you don't want to do this during the cold months and leave this in. You definitely want it to be, a warmer time of year in the spring and that type of thing to be leaving this product in, because you can leave it in for up to a week.
Sure, yeah, you can drive your car around. It has enough water in it that it will cool your engine. Like you said, don't leave it in freezing temperatures because it does not protect against freezing. You don't want to crack block.
Absolutely not. No, we're trying to save money, not create heartaches, which you can do that with Thermo Cure. You can find out more about the product by going to the website, evapo-rust.com, or like David mentioned, now being available at all of the Walmart stores, the auto care centers across the country. All right, well, you know what? That's all we have time for this week on Performance TV. David, thanks for coming in as always. Join us again next week. We'll have so much more. We'll see you then.
If you have a product or own a business that you'd like to see on Performance TV or any of our other network television series, just contact us at jeff@masterstv.com. That's jeff@masterstv.com.